WCMG Studios in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We got an interesting show for you guys. What y'all think?
It's going to be good, man. Single gender schools, dude.
Let's get it.
Yeah, but before we dive in, I want to hear what you guys have to say throughout the show. So hit up the hotline, 803-403-4651. Call in with your comments throughout the show. So first on the smorgasbord of topics today, we got single gender schools, man.
How about them?
Yeah, man. Basically, the question is, yay or nay, man.
Do you like them?
They have I'm pretty sure there's some benefits to them or whatnot, but I'm here to see what you guys have to say.
I think there's some pros and there's some cons to it. I think there's probably more cons than pros, but
I agree. There's a lot of cons. A lot of cons.
Like, what do you have against single gender schools, man?
I don't have anything against them. I mean,
I do.
Kevin does.
Would you like date a girl from a single gender school that did you wrong or something?
She left him.
But if I did, bad news, man.
Bad news, man. What's the bad news about it?
All right. Well, I just think if you go to a single gender school for a while or like multiple years, you got a higher percentage of your child becoming possibly homosexual.
Ooh, gosh.
I don't have anything against homosexuals. I'm just saying.
I mean,
it's a little out of the norm.
That's what parents do, you know. If their child is like acting up, they send them to a single
It's like a punishment.
You're like, yo, man. That's the punishment. You go to single gender school, especially for guys, man.
Like boot camp. Go to a military school. My parents used to threaten me with that.
I'll straighten up immediately. You tell me I'm going to a single gender school.
Joe, you mentioned you feel like a single gender school, it might be good if it's next to another.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, single gender school, I was thinking more of middle school and high school. I wasn't really thinking college, but then I thought about college, how there's some single gendered schools, and the first school I could think of is Morehouse and Spelman. Like if it's something like that, like a single gender guy school, and then like 10 feet across the road it's like a girls school. That's not that bad, I guess, but still.
Still, you go to class with all guys.
True.
Yeah, I need some girls in my class.
I mean, yeah, you won't have class. I mean,
all you see is dudes with facial hair.
True.
I don't know about that.
But I mean, like, all right at the class, then you just mingling with girls. It's not like the campuses are that far away. In some cases, that is.
I know I got to walk a long way to get to my classes on Coastal campus. I mean, imagine if there wasn't even another.
Matter of fact, I think our teammate, what's her name? Kyla. I think Kyla said she went to a single gender school, and the guy's school was either shortly, like real close, or not that far away, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she managed, I guess. I think the pros about it is that you, I guess it makes you focus more in school though. Like,
I mean, I don't know if a teacher called on me in class and there was some girls in class, they was gonna think I was dumb.
True. I didn't think about it like that. But then again, I got no distractions. What, I'm gonna be distracted by? I ain't being distracted by a guy. I don't know about other people.
Who you gonna pass a note to in class and shit, man?
That is true.
Passing.
I would be sitting right in front of class listening to teacher.
I mean, I really don't. I mean, I can't really give a honest opinion on single gender schools because I never went to one.
Yeah, all three of us never been to one. So, you know.
I only think I know maybe like 3 or 4 people that actually been to a single gender school.
Would they say it was horrible?
No, I mean actually all 3 of them were girls, so I mean,
they liked it.
I wouldn't say they liked it, but they didn't have too much.
They didn't have any problem with it, right?
Actually,
no, little. They did.
Not as. I think all of them that went to a single gender school had a guy school close by, so that's my big thing.
Oh, okay.
Is that I think that's the only way.
You see the track team running by
To make only way to make it somewhat good, I guess.
I mean, I guess studies would try to say that single gender schools improve result like education or whatever and grades, but at the same time,
cost, you know?
True.
At what cost, man? I mean, you don't get that, interaction with girls.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like there is like an added advantage, like that you want to like impress girls.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that you want to make good grades just because, or you don't want to be dumb. I don't know. Like I guess that's with me at least. I mean, if I'm in class and if I answer a question wrong, I don't care if the guy's looking like, oh,
he dumb.
But the girl, but if the girl's like, oh, I don't know.
He kind of stupid.
He may not be that a Harvard grad.
We in the same school. Harvard grad. But
like,
I mean,
you ain't the Harvard grad either, obviously.
Unless it's high school, then. Like I said, I think it's a little different when it goes to middle school, high school, and college.
Yeah,
I don't think it's possible in like high school or whatever. I mean,
to do what?
To go to a single gendered school.
I think that's what mostly happens, honestly.
In high school, middle school.
Yeah. Not in elementary.
Yeah. I mean. Oh no, I wasn't even thinking about elementary.
They barely even
grade school, man. Preschool, man. They single them out preschool. They start early. Yeah, start out early.
I mean,
definitely not in college. You don't see that anywhere in college. I
mean, that's what I'm saying. There are a couple of colleges like
really,
but they usually have another university,
a sister school or some shit like that.
Like right across, or not too far away. And have some affiliation.
I mean, like, why would you pay extra for that as well? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to pay extra to be singled out.
Those are private schools.
Private schools.
Yeah, single gender schools are private schools.
I mean, then again, it's probably a better educational school.
Yeah,
if it's private.
They go to school like 50 days out of the year too.
Oh. 50, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but I mean,
I had to think about it. 50 days of school
not 50. That's a little exaggeration, but like, they get off for just about everything. Private schools.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean, there is some advantages as well, but gotta steal a lot of dudes.
I pulled up some like, I don't know whether this is like research or this is like opinion, but it says boys tend to soften their competitive edge and become more collaborative in a single-sex setting. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That sounds bad.
Let me see. They can just be boys and not worry about what girls might think. I don't know if that's good or bad either. I mean, I guess these are like supposed to be good. Boys enjoying poetry and playing in an orchestra as opposed to a marching band.
See, that sounds gay.
You will see in a boys' school. I mean, like,
it sounds gay.
It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. I mean, I wouldn't call it gay. I wouldn't even call it.
Then what would you call it?
Feminine, but maybe it's more finesse.
Softer side.
Softer side, Drake side,
or more cultured, or I don't know.
I guess like to call
strings.
I guess the football team isn't that good.
Like band, and I mean, I didn't do either, but
I would like to call it the Drake side, the soft, the not finesse, not competitive.
It also says that girls tend to drop their shyness and begin to take risks in single-sex settings.
I could believe that.
They become more competitive. That is the opposite.
I could believe that.
It's the exact opposite.
They embrace sports like field hockey and soccer with gusto without worrying about appearing.
Well, I don't know about that.
Tomboys.
I don't know about that.
I want to see the percentages. I know it's gonna sound kind of bad of the people that go to single gender schools. The percentage of them becoming homosexual. That's what I want to like.
You got Kentucky study yourself, man.
Yeah, that's a big study.
That's up to you, bro.
I
Professor
don't know if I got
Joseph University of Coastal Carolina University conducted a study.
Bro, man, that's the get rich scheme right there, man.
But yeah, but I guess what it all boils down to is personal preference.
Yeah. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say personal. I say
the parents' decision. Yeah, this is not their decision.
I'm speaking as a parent and putting my kid in a single sex school. I mean,
I don't think it's good exposure. Honestly,
college is personal.
Yeah.
But when it comes to middle school, high school, I don't think I have that many decisions to make.
I feel like you put your child in the most real life situations as you can. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a real life situation. You know, we don't have single sex universes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta
or companies.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Businesses.
Yeah, that's against the law. Single sex companies. But I mean, you gotta put your children in the right situations to succeed in life, and that's not. It's kind of like babying them. You know what I'm saying? It's like you putting your quarterback in and only giving them half the playbook. You know, like how else they gonna learn the other half? When it's time to learn the other half, it's another learning curve because they haven't had it. You know
they don't get that interaction
at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if they can't handle it, then
go to a different school. I don't know. Opposite sex school.
But we're gonna cut to a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna have something interesting for you guys.
Yo, can I get a shout out?
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, shout out Liz Burke, my girlfriend. Salisbury, Maryland. Tuning in.
Shout out to Liz. But we're gonna cut to a commercial break, and when we come back,
interesting topic.
Kanye West for you guys.
Ooh.
See what you guys have to say about that. So we'll be back.
New Old Spice shaving gel is newer than a fresh pair of socks.
Newer than a New Jersey.
Newer than a new mouse, baby.
Newer than an unopened gift from your stepmom.
Everything's talking.
Newer than the waffle iron that's inside me.
Newer than the new solar panels that were installed on the roof.
And I'm the newest thing there is.
You're not as new as me.
Retweeted it, but I'm trying to Facebook because that's where the most people have. Yeah.
What else is new?
Just go on my page.
That's what I see. It's freezing. Like it keep exiting me out. What?
We got 26 seconds. Well, no. Well, this shit was going.
You know we only got like 15.
Say goodbye to this nasty beard.
What happened to me?
Kanye West
I don't know.
wrap up the
I'm
whole
not a
thing.
doctor. Old Spice shaving gel.
And then wrap it up.
Like football. Hey, pull up sports over there. We got 8 seconds.
All right.
New Old Spice shaving gel. It's cool.
Mike's up.
We're back on the air.
All right.
Got an interesting bit for you guys. I don't know if you heard the Kanye West interview
With BBC.
with BBC.
Very interesting.
BBC.
But if you haven't heard,
I think we have.
I got a little bit of it here. We weren't able to get the full interview. I mean,
How
it's
long?
kinda
14
long.
minutes?
Yeah, right now. We weren't able to get the full one.
The whole thing is what?
We don't have time to spare here.
Yeah, it's separated into four parts. They were all like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
But the shortest thing I could get was a 3-minute preview.
Okay.
I mean, it gives you a couple little things.
All right, let us hear it,
Kanye
man.
West, you'll understand.
Yeah, I mean, at
Let us
first
hear
it
it.
doesn't sound. I was confused because it really doesn't sound like Kanye West.
Yeah.
So like, at first, if you're not watching Kanye West talk, it's like it sounds like a white person.
Yeah, it does sound white. I was just about to say that. He sounds
like
white.
Kanye West is the same Kanye West.
We got speech classes right before this interview.
I ain't
Turning
saying
Michael
she a
Jackson
gold
on
nigga,
this, man.
but she ain't messing with a broke nigga. That's the Kanye West we talking about. But Kanye West,
Let's hear it.
Nonetheless, this is him.
That was good. That suit was like, I would have worn something different if I could look back right now.
Yeah, exactly. But not for black dudes, though. Don't flip flops for black dudes. I don't care where you at. I don't care where you at. Don't flip flops for black dudes. Wear some hot ass Jordans on the beach.
You know, dark fantasy could be considered to be perfect. You know, I say, I know how to make perfect, but that's not what I'm here to do.
People are gonna look at this interview and say, hey, I understand what he's talking about. People are gonna look at this interview and say, I don't like Kanye. Look, he looks mad. I don't like his teeth. We the real rock stars, and I'm the biggest of all of them. I'm the #1 rock star on the planet.
So there you go. I mean, it wasn't like the whole thing. It was probably a little bit less than even a little half, I guess. I don't know. But that's Kanye West. I mean, you can check out the full interview on YouTube if you want to. That's where I got it from. But basically, he touched on a couple points that you may or may not heard in that clip right there. But he proclaimed that he was the biggest rock star on the planet. Rap is the new rock.
I believe that.
I believe that. 'Cause I mean, like, as a artist myself, I mean, I feel like, you know,
he's living that life, man.
No, sometimes I feel like I feel under scrutiny because, you know, I make it is not even a rap, like urban music, you know, because it's just not, you know, like looked at to be mainstream or whatever. But like, look, man, rap music, like there's reasons why these guys do tours in like Japan. And they do tours in
overseas, Europe.
Europe. Like a lot of these record sales, they don't just come from us. Because if it was, they all hating sales, especially
look, man.
The black
but
community,
look, man. yo, as a rap artist though, you have the biggest advantage right now. Because I'll tell you why. Because you're black. Honestly, not. But look, you know, you got the biggest advantage. Like, you know, as a white guy, I would not make it in the rap game.
Yeah, because the credibility is kind of shot. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, and I agree with you.
Unless you were better.
Yeah, you know.
Unless you were better.
Eminem. I mean, they proclaiming Eminem is like the greatest, one of the greatest of all time.
Which I don't agree with, but
yeah, I don't really agree with that either.
I don't agree, but I kind of feel along with the hype. You know, it was kind of like,
yep.
I never was thinking like Eminem greatest of all time until they started talking. Then I started thinking about it. I was like, he's kind of sick. He's been in for the game for a little bit. I'll take him over Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I don't.
You know who I'd take over anyone? Kanye West. Kanye West.
Yeah, Kanye West. But I mean, he did proclaim that, you know,
he called himself a god.
I mean, in the point he was trying to make, I guess. I mean, I can't tell you the point he was trying to make because I'm not Kanye West. But I mean, he said, in quote, is this quote from Kanye West. He's like, what do you think that I was trying to say when I said I'm a god? I'm a god. You know, he's like, would it have been better if I said I'm a nigga?
He could be a god.
You know, I forgot what else he said, but you know, he's like, you know, I mean, he basically was saying like, that's not what people expect him to be. I mean, it would have been more accepted if he said, you know, things that are like a lesser, you know, authority.
Yeah, if people worship him, you know what I mean? Like, he's a god, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, technically, you know? People do worship him. I mean,
you see?
I would make him a god. I mean, he's not a capital G-O-D. I mean,
undercase G-O-D.
But I mean, I'm a Kanye fan. I'm not like
the Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh my God, yo! Did you see his
Jimmy?
tweets?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was.
I think the
he was pulling up some.
Yeah.
Yo, he was like, "You get no pussy, bro."
The interview is when Jimmy Kimmel pretty much dissed Kanye about the whole interview, which I thought the sketch was not even that funny.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a little amusing, but it wasn't that funny. What he did was pretty much reenacted the whole interview with the guy from BB&C, and instead of it being Kanye and the other guy, it was like two 10-year-olds and his little black kid,
like his
little black kid reenacting Kanye yelling, "I am a god, I am a god," and I thought it was kind of funny, but it wasn't as. It wasn't that funny.
Yeah, it's like
do a whole reenactment about it.
I mean, one thing about Kanye though, he can't take a joke.
Yeah,
you know, he can't take a joke. I mean, did you see South Park when they made fun of Kanye? Yeah, like it's true. Yeah, that is some true shit. Like he can't take a joke, but I mean, other than that,
I mean, shoot, I still don't think it was that funny. And what made it worse is not that he made fun of Kanye West, but he reread Kanye's tweets to make more fun of him when. It was pretty funny. Jimmy Kimmel read out all the tweets.
I'm pulling up the tweets right now.
Kanye West tweeted about him, and I thought they were pretty funny.
Yeah, what are those things called with the pictures and you write
memes?
Yeah, memes. Yeah. Fucking Kanye made memes and shit.
Yeah,
that is so funny.
Oh gosh, yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have done that if I was Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
And he said they had a pre-relationship before.
Yeah, they're friends or something, right?
That's why Kanye felt hurt.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. But, I mean, I guess that kind of is Jimmy Kimmel's job. But
it is his job.
Yeah, I don't know if
Makes
I would have chose Kanye West to go after. But, I mean, he did it. So, we'll see.
Dang, I'm having trouble finding these tweets.
Kanye West tweets?
Yeah.
He could have deleted them.
He deleted them, but I'm just somebody.
He deleted them?
I might have it.
You could have just pulled up the Jimmy Kimmel YouTube thing and actually read out the tweets.
I got it. Basically, here are a couple of them. He said Jimmy Kimmel was out of line to try to spoof in any way the best. Oh, freak! I just lost it.
Basically, he just said he gets no pussy. All he said, yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh, he doesn't get the good kind. Like
Kanye West said Jimmy Kimmel is out of line to try and spoof in any way the first piece of honest media in years, which is debatable.
Whatever that means.
Jimmy Kimmel, I don't take it as a joke. You don't have scumbags hopping over fences trying to take pictures of your daughter. Okay.
That's what
he's like, I like you. You know me. I went to your family's wedding. All right.
When in actuality, it was a friend's wedding.
Like, who made it clear to me, who you made it clear to me wasn't your family when I was then on the phone with you 5 minutes ago. You manipulative media mother, whatever. Then he goes at his ex-wife, Sarah Silverman is 1,000 times funnier than you, and the world knows it.
Which I agree.
But that's a couple of them.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, it's a little saga going on. I mean, it might be over, but it is what it is. But we're gonna cut to one last commercial break, and before we go to this commercial break, I want to apologize because there was a technical difficulty on the first one.
I mean, not really technical.
Yeah,
more like Ryan's fault, but.
And yeah, so if you heard us talking in the background during the first commercial break, plan on that not happening this time.
Just working out the kinks.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. Once again, it's another technical glitch. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to hear the first commercial again. And this time we're going to get it right.
All right. Let's get it.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-woo! Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Yeah. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
And we're back on the air. Lastly, we're going to wrap up with some football talk.
Ooh.
Football talk. As you know, as you may not know, I'm a Titans fan.
Unfortunately,
we're 3-1.
Okay,
should be 4-0, but hey.
Played horrible teams. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Yeah,
horrible teams.
I would just like to say shout out to Peyton Manning and Wes Welker. I got him on my fantasy team.
Oh man,
we got a Lions fan over here.
A Lions fan.
They did the unthinkable today.
They won against the Bears
on the bench.
Yeah,
yep. That's a clutch division series win.
Yeah. I'm kind of upset, man.
I really picked the Bears to beat the Lions.
I did too. Who wouldn't have?
Come on, I didn't.
You're a Lions fan.
It was a high scoring game. I figured if it was gonna be that high scoring, the Bears wouldn't have won. But I mean,
let's go down the.
Y'all want to go over the scores?
Yeah, let's
So we got the Cowboys losing
as usual
to the Chargers. My dad's a Cowboys fan, so that always brings me delight. That's not a good thing.
Oh, Cowboys already lost.
Yeah, they already lost.
Yeah, Cowboys lost to San Diego 30-21. Denver. Oh destroyed the Eagles 52-20.
It was kind of close in the first
quarter.
How
about those Browns, bro?
The Browns on a win streak, 2-0 with a backup quarterback. I actually picked up Cincinnati's defense for fantasy, and they played horribly.
It's a week full of upsets. Got the Bills.
Yeah. Pittsburgh 0-4.
Oh man,
Giants 0-4.
Yep. Gosh, who would have seen this
Shout
before the
Peyton.
season started?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Redskins picked up the win today.
All right, I picked the Redskins. All right, good game. The game of the night. The Patriots versus
the Falcons.
Ooh. I got my money on
Kill 'em.
Falcons.
My boy Tom Brady.
Nah, Falcons, man.
I mean,
come on, man. Tony Gonzalez, bro. Last year, man.
ask me, I will never pick New England ever losing a game. So Tom Brady's my boy.
It's hard to pick against Tom Brady.
It is.
You know, they're
Especially
just so
when Matt
resilient.
Ryan isn't clutch.
Yeah, Matt Ryan. I mean, he's been suspected to this year and in recent years. Cardinals picked up the slim win in the slugfest. How about the Vikings getting their first win?
First win?
Mm-hmm. First win.
Oh, I mean, against the Steelers.
Against the Steelers, yeah, they butt.
Kansas City.
4-0.
The unsurprised Kansas City.
They're about to lose next week.
I guarantee.
Oh, guaranteed.
I guarantee.
Well, hold guaranteed.
Great. That the Kansas City will not make the playoffs.
Oh,
gosh.
Yep.
We got a bold statement from Kevin.
That means how many games we got left? Like 11.
They're gonna fall off, man.
Something like that.
No, they're 4-0, right?
13 games. Or 5 week. We got
12. So out of those 12 games, they gotta lose 8?
I don't know. I have zero faith.
Zero faith.
I mean, who's in the division?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
one knows.
That's probably why they're 4-0.
Aren't they in the Dolphins? No, that's the AFC East. They're in the division with the. They might make the playoffs. They're in the division with the Steelers and.
Really?
Steelers, Bengals.
Oh, Steelers, Bengals, Ravens.
No.
Okay, we really don't know. So let's.
We really don't know.
Yes, Steelers, Bengals, Browns, and Chiefs.
Okay, so they're definitely gonna make the playoffs.
Oh man.
I don't have that much faith in them, but I got them winning at least 10 games.
We got this.
No, all right. Look, all right. I'll at least give them a 500 season.
500.
That could make the playoffs.
I mean, at most divisions that won't make the playoffs, but I guess not shit division.
Did Seattle make it? They 9-7 last year. 8-8 can make the playoffs.
It can,
but chances aren't that likely, and they're probably losing the first round. But it's possible.
But yeah, we got these picks that we do, and of course, you can always look to Ryan to be leading everybody because I'm just like Nostradamus
cheating because he got all the picks.
No, I haven't even tallied them up, so I don't even know. That's a fault on my part, but yeah, interesting year so far. But we're about to wrap everything up. Before we wrap anything up, been getting a couple of texts. We didn't get any hotlines calls, but I got some texts asking for some shout outs, so I'll be generous and give them some shout outs. We got shout outs to Cam and Kyle. Kevin shouted out Liz.
Yep.
She got a shout out too to the girlfriend Naila Williams, representing FAMU.
Any more shout outs while we at it?
I think that'll be it.
Yeah, that'll be all. But yeah. So just wrapping everything up, we had an interesting discussion on single gender schools and Kanye West, and wrapped it up with some football picks. We hope you enjoyed our show today. Join us next time every Sunday evening at 7:30 for Red Carpet Radio, the South's #1 radio.
Yep,
number one talk show. Say what?
Say what?
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to
next weekend.
Yeah,
next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Let's go Pats.
Sign out.